Friday, January 23rd, 2015. Welcome to today's Inside Scoop. We had an exciting week this week at the Capitol. We started off Tuesday with our big press conference, bipartisan, bicameral. We had Senator Tony Laurie and we had Representative Joe Schumacher, our two authors of our payment reform bill, do a press conference. And at that press conference they talked about the need to reform, incent quality, and pay better for our nursing facilities. At the same press conference, we released our Face Aging Minnesota campaign, starring Helen. If you haven't seen it yet, go to the website and check out the Face Aging campaign. It will be the emphasis for this entire year for our messaging. You will see the ads starting to appear in newspapers, on radio, and other media outlets. And it's a big push we have this year to supplement the conversation at the Capitol, to change it into what is the state's responsibility to start face aging. Start to face aging. How about to start to face aging? The second thing we did this week that was big was we testified at the House. Our CEO, Patty Cullen, went to the House Aging Committee and testified with our chair of the board, Tom Pollock, about some of the frustrations and the challenges facing providers of long-term care services. This was welcomed by the committee. The committee had a warm response. They asked very good questions about the challenges providers are facing and the need to reform the payment system. And I think it was a very good start to our campaign for the legislative session this year. Next week we will have a couple big things coming up. One, the governor's budget will be released next week. We are not anticipating any money for long-term care, but we may be pleasantly surprised. The governor's budget is always secret, and traditionally for the past 12 years, I think the governor has put little of any money into long-term care, but that's been every governor, not just the current governor. So it's not usually somewhere where we look to find a lot of money. We would be pleasantly surprised if there was some, but the rest of the budget in whole will come out next week. So you will look for a response from our office regarding what the governor's budget has to say for long-term care services. And also next week we will have another hearing in the Aging Committee on the House side. We are anticipating that our payment reform bill will be heard for the first time in the Policy Committee of the House, chaired by Chairman Joe Schumacher, and he will be presenting our bill on payment reform next week. So it's a big week for us next week as well, as if we can pass our bill out of that committee, which we anticipate we will be able to do. It will get referred on in the process, but it will be the first stop of many for our much-needed payment reform. And that is today's Inside Scoop. Pow.
Are you going to be slouched, sit up straight? Oh, listen to me.
Thanks for watching, folks.